Last year I turned 40, and these are things that I would not do again in my 20s and 30s. I would not get married. I met my husband when I was 24, and we got married when I was 29. At the time, I thought that this was like the ideal situation.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right sound. Right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell the nigga pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
The true minorities on this planet are ugly, broke men. Like, you have nothing to offer. Like, nothing at all. You're not a provider. You're not pleasing to the eyes. You are the real minority. You are a victim of yourself. The true minorities on this planet are ugly, broke men. Like, you have nothing to offer. Like, nothing at all. You're not a provider. You're not pleasing to the eyes. You are the real minority. You are a victim of yourself.
Says a woman who obviously has nothing to offer but fake lashes, lip filler, and a boatload of makeup. See, it has gone on too long that these women are just out of pocket, okay? Nowadays, these modern women, they're nasty, they're mean, they're rude, and you can say that they're responding to a number of inadequate men, but I genuinely don't think that is the case, okay? You just see these women who have been radicalized by the internet to hate men, and every single day they get on TikTok and express that when men are not doing the same thing, okay? We might be having discussions and exposing this type of behavior, but she is saying that the true minority on this planet are broke, ugly men. This is what she doesn't understand. For one, she's an idiot, because that would actually be the majority, because most men are not attractive and most men do not have an abundance of wealth. So they would actually be the majority, all right? The broke and ugly men are the majority. And this is a woman who is crapping on Malcolms, cracking on BBWTDMs, okay? And if you guys don't know what a Malcolm is or a BBWTDM is, I will break it down for you. So it is a hierarchy structure for high value men. Now, at the top, we have high value men. Obviously, you have to earn $10,000 a year, be LinkedIn visible on, online and whatnot, have an extensive network of other high value men, and obviously you have that money threshold. Now the Malcolms, okay, we have 4 tiers of Malcolms. We have the massively attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable men, mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable men. Then you have the medium ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable men. And then you have the massively ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable men. Now, I think that that is probably what she's talking about. Those medium ugly and massively ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable men. Or maybe they're not lucrative because she's calling them broke. And then we have the BBWTDMs, okay? Busy body, well-to-do men, all right? These guys are guys who stay busy. You know, they have a job. They're working about 8 to 10 hours a day. They're not rich and they're making, average income, but they're busy bodies and they're well-to-do. They're on the up and up. And then we have, obviously, at the bottom, the thug maxed alpha simp. And, that doesn't really need an explanation, all right? These are the guys that in the community the women find attractive. These guys are physically alpha in the way that they appear. They've been genetically gifted and look good and appear to be attractive men. But on the outside, they are, dressing like a hoodlum and whatnot and participating in demon time activities. So these are the thug maxed alpha simps, all right? So you have this woman, and she is saying that the real minority are broke, ugly men, when we already debunked that, okay? The majority of men are not attractive to women, and the majority of men don't hoard the majority of financial wealth in this country or on this planet. So it's only a minority of men, a small minority of men. Now, you can debate if they're ugly or not, but we have to acknowledge that the majority of men and women are broke. Okay, that's the whole point of a majority, and that's the whole point why you have these tax bracket designations by income. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys the veracity and just how angry modern women are at men who they're not even looking these guys' way, and they don't pay attention or spend any time on these guys or with these guys. So I don't see how these guys ended up in their crosshairs, but that's what is happening when we are dealing with the modern women. They just have this this turmoil and a tumultuous idea of what a relationship should be between a man and a woman. And, it just doesn't make any sense, okay? Especially for a chick who is obviously trying to look like every other woman on the gram.
All that noise, what are you doing?
Huh?
What is that?
Sorry, I'm opening the coconut.
Uh-huh. That doesn't look
You
like...
know the fluid that you you drink?
You're gonna drink coconut fluids?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been wanting this for 3 years now.
Well, I'm just gonna stand all the way over here while you're working on that.
Wow, she is very reckless with that knife.
Doesn't work.
Did you get it?
Yeah. Look!
Did you strike gold yet?
You just need to do that, make a hole and then you can zip it.
And then you can what? Did you say zip or sip?
Sip it. Okay, there you go, baby. Wow, look at that. See, and then you're gonna make a hole.
Oh, jeez.
And then you're gonna drink it. Okay, me first, and then it's gonna be you after.
Me? She just sticks her whole damn mouth on it. Me too? Oh boy. Okay. So
Try it, come on.
like this?
Yeah, delicious. It's so fresh. How is it? Yummy?
Not sweet.
All right, guys. So the reason why I played this video is because people in the comments section are actually flaming this guy. And this guy is obviously he's a Malcolm. All right. I would say he's probably on the verge of massively ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable men. And obviously the Asian woman, she's pretty basic, but, relatively she is beautiful. Okay. So a lot of people in the Twitter comments are flaming him, saying, oh, how did he get this guy? Oh, this guy screams Asian fetish and all this kind of stuff. And they're making fun of him because he was able to get a beautiful woman because he out-earns most men. See, this is what happens when you make yourself a high-value man and you become a Malcolm, okay? You can be a medium ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man, or a massively ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. But once them zeros start adding up in your bank account and your net worth increases, now you become a massively attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. And you will be able to attract women like this Asian man or like this Asian woman looking like this man right here. I mean, he almost looks like Buddy from what's that show with the scientists and they do the experiments on each show? Damn, it's escaping me. I think it's Cartoon Network. I can't believe Rick and Morty. Yeah. I mean, right? He looks like the scientist from Rick and Morty. So he was able to increase his value and got a beautiful woman, and people on Twitter, online, on TikTok are giving him crap for that. And what I say is, you go, Malcolms, okay? Salute to all my Malcolms out there. I'm gonna stand up for my Malcolms. I'm gonna defend my Malcolms, and we gonna make it work because these guys are the guys that are pushing society forward. So shout out to this Malcolm, I hope to see more of it.
Last year I turned 40, and these are things that I would not do again in my 20s and 30s. I would not get married. I met my husband when I was 24, and we got married when I was 29. At the time, I thought that this was like the ideal situation. I met the perfect age to get married. But what I realized was in the 4 years that we were married, I grew so much as a person. I graduated from business school, started my own business. I just became such a different person that I didn't feel like he was the best fit for me anymore. And I don't think I could have realized that at 29 when I said yes. If I could do it again, I would have allowed myself to have so much more growth in my life before I made a decision on a life partner. And it's really nothing against that partner specifically, but it was more about the direction that I wanted my life to take. My interests by 35 were unrecognizable to my younger self. And I don't think it would have been fair for me to take him on this journey if I didn't think that he was the right partner for the version of me that was to come. Last year I turned 40 and these...
Alright guys, so this video is going viral, and what I will say first, y'all know we gotta rate her. Here's the thing. At her current state, she is a 5. Now, you can obviously see she has some belly fat there. She needs to lose the weight. But I mean, she's curvaceous. She's thick, you know, she's got a nice body type, but she needs to lose about 20 or 30 in the stomach. And then she would probably be like a 7, you know what I'm saying? Because her face is cute. You can tell it's got rounded off because she's gained the weight, and her neck is kind of, you know, coming down a little bit because of the weight. But if she lost that belly fat, man, I mean, she definitely would be commanding the dating market to a certain extent. She still looks young as of now. She definitely has a lot of potential, but this is what you guys have to understand. A lot of people are flaming her and saying, okay, you know, this is why men shouldn't get married and da-da-da-da, whatever, and, you know, strong and independent woman, and she out-earned the man, and if a man did this, then he would be shamed, and all these things are correct. All these things are true. And the thing is, I'm not even mad at her, because what do we have to understand as men? What do we have? It's not your turn, okay? She's not yours. It's just your turn, right? So you have to understand that, man, these relationships, they run their course. And the man who was with her had her for 4 years. So, I mean, he had a good turn. Honestly, 4 years. Now, was he piping consistently, huh? Maybe, maybe not. She kind of seems like the type who would deny her man intercourse on multiple occasions just because she chose a mate who she didn't necessarily find that attractive, but he was a safe decision. But now that she, you know, kind of grew into her body, looks like she's rocking some D-cup titties, got a nice ass. A lot of brothers, I guarantee, are pressing up on her, and she started feeling that attention. And she wants to get that BBC. She wants to get diced down. I'm telling you that right now. And that's most likely why she left her man. It's probably not because of so much that she grew in the past year. And yes, she might have ended up out earning her man. It sounds like a plausible situation to me. And she might have even been more mature than that guy initially to begin with. But this is kind of what happens in the modern world. You know, these women, they see different opportunity in different realms, and they will move on because, you know, it seems to them they have options, even though they are on a shot clock. Now, I don't know if they had children or whatnot, but it sounds like that they didn't have children. And she's saying that she would not have got married if she could do it all over. You know, we'll come back in 10 years and see if she wished that she hadn't have left her marriage. But this is what you have to expect in dating in the future, guys. A lot of women, you know, the shelf life is about 4 to 5 years. And that's if you're a decent, exceptional man who has some things together, okay? At least a crib or whatnot and a car. You could probably stretch that out to 4 to 5 years of a decent relationship before she's going to get the jitters. She's going to get the anxiety. Either she's going to push for something deeper like a child, or she's just going to leave the relationship because it doesn't suit her in the way that she feels like it should suit her. So, you know, let me know what you guys think about this one. But you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship questions to the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp so I know you're paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your marketing with the BS. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.